No, the Stephen Lawrence documentaries show the black community in a bad, damaging, bad light, which had been badly damaging to the black community. No, the media's portrayal of the black community had been badly damaging. It's not a true reflection of the black community. No, it's a negative portrayal. The bad detrimental damage has already been done to the black community. It's like it's set in cast iron. No positive representation of black people. It's important, no, as a black person, to have positive representation, which directly combats bad, negative, direct views. They just get absorbed.
The big concern here
in toxic stereotypes.
I realise that they've been found out.
British media portray the black community in a really bad, negative light. I myself do not want to hear anything bad. I do not want to see anything negative, because it badly upholds, directly reinforces the bad stereotypes that black people have.
Campaigners have called for, have asked
with positive representation.
Tonight with Trevor McDonald, which launched
the air crash continues through.
Show your own black community in a positive light.
Washington, close to the White House, where the suspect is severely wounded and in custody.
Everything bad way out anything positives. It's just when people have bad toxic stereotypes, but it does not help when the news portray black knife crime. This black lad had murdered this white woman in a vicious driver attack. As a black person, I myself would seriously fear for my own safety. Black. When it comes to subject of race and intimidation, you don't have to be a white person in order to feel threatened or badly intimidated. Most white people are stupid and cannot comprehend that. A white person's mind frame or onset to be able to comprehend that.
Asylum hotel where
they would see that you're black and the perpetrator is black.
The staff member from the asylum hotel.
It doesn't help with these recent incidents of knife crime, like some going badly berserk. No, this black man had been the perpetrator of the violent crime. Mental asylum. Getting a knife for a sharp object and doing something stupid.
White more than 23 times with a screwdriver.
Badly stereotype, which has been badly forced on the black community. A lot of white youth or white people carry offensive weapons. No, white people do engage in knife crime, but the media is not portraying that. And weapons you can get on the black market, but the media, the British media, isn't portraying that. But what makes it worse when you get stupid black people who are a bit crazy. The British media has the bad habit of profiling black knife crime. Stupid black people who are badly mentally impaired needs the mental health to go out and do stupid, crazy acts. Brutal, inhumane, violent. They're badly let down themselves, but it badly lets down the community. It has bad repercussion. Damage has already been done. No, black people. No, bad negative stereotypes are evident in the media. Being portrayed bad in a bad, damaging light by British media. No, GBN News had badly damaged the black community. They act no different than the BNP.
That racism is now turning against white people. They're saying it's too white. I am all in support of diversity. I don't want discrimination. With these statements, which are frankly racist against people who are white.
But where has your outrage been when black people have been talking about institutionalized racism, covert racism, overt racism for the last 50 years? In this
I was with you.
No, black people are badly misrepresented by GBN News. I wouldn't expect GBN News or the British media to portray the black community in a positive light. They're not going to. They're not going to do that.
And it started leaking last week.
The definition of a toxic stereotype is a bad representation for black people.
What's your preferred weapon?
Bad detrimental damage had been done to the black community. Like evidence, the Stephen Lawrence documentaries that went out in the British media. They show the black community in a really bad, damaging light. So anything positive, it just gets absorbed. Toxic stereotype. It's like lead.
And there's still a bad sessional type.
It just bad and negative of bad representation for black people. And it's anything positive. It just sucks up and just absorbs it like a black hole. Anything positive that goes out directly in the media. Let's say the newsreader named Trevor McDonald.
With the news at 10:30. Thank you.
Thank you for watching.
Or the newsreader known as Maura Stewart.
The main story this Christmas Day.
Or the black British boxer known as Chris Eubank.
Fantastic.
No, he's a dead positive role model for black people.
Close to the White House, though the suspect is severely wounded and in custody.
All of the challenge the stereotype set in place by the white British society.
It's a petition that went round our street to stop any black people
Positive representation
area. And we were the only black family at that
for
time.
black people.
I felt alone, to be honest with you.
But even then, anything bad or badly detrimental to the black community, damage has already been done. Oh, the black community is badly misrepresented. You're watching the Cardiac Champagne Network, and you've watched who Cardiac Champagne is. And the diva in question now.
Identity.
Black Britain.
British, but at the same time, I'm proud to be black.
Negative evident in the media and the news, which
These are the most dangerous groups in
bad
London. The
negative
Jamaican boys in
depictions of black people. As a black person, directly reject any negative concepts for black people. So today we're going to take a dive into Black Britain. To address the subject of racial diversity within the black community.
News agent, so you can watch online or TV.
And we're going to give you my direct view of how I view things directly as a black British person. The subject of race and intimidation. Black people and intimidation. White people do feel badly and intimidated by black people. Directly comes off the heading of race and intimidation. Subject of black people and intimidation. No, most white people do feel white people feel threatened, not to mention intimidated by black people. No, it's the fear of black people. You do not have to be a white person in order not to feel comfortable by certain racial groups. White people are stupid and cannot comprehend that. Black areas, no, are badly toxic. No, they're suffocating. I fell asleep caught in the midst of the Black Gambia. It's suffocating. In a black toxic environment, you can't breathe. It's no different as a black person if you woke up in the midst of the Black Gambia. The Black Gambia. No, it's a toxic black environment. It's suffocating. No, as a black person, I grew up in solid and predominant white areas in a desegregated Britain. But you see the black areas, which I'll show you direct. I didn't grow up in the black area. It's a bad, damn insult when you get like white people wrongly assuming on the grounds of race, jump into this bad, ignorant presumption. Cardiac Champagne. Black. So it's a bad stereotype to think I'd deprive, like you could say Brixton or like Notting Hill. It's a stupid, ignorant presumption. Britain's integrated. It didn't go up in the heart of the black community in a solid, toxic black environment like a mix of the Black Gambia. Take, for instance, black areas in Britain like Brixton or Notting Hill, the heart of the black community. They can be badly toxic. It's not as bad as being submerged in the black continent of Africa like the Black Gambia. No, as a black person, no, you have a right to fear for your own safety. You don't have to be a white person in order to feel threatened or intimidated by black men or a black group of individuals. White people are stupid and cannot comprehend that, as it's on the grounds of race why you should not object. Why? You're black and they're black. No, white people can be stupid. You don't have to be a white person in order not to feel comfortable being around black people or certain racial or groups. It's evident in the video. Even I myself as a black person will feel badly intimidated, not to mention directly threatened. You don't have to be a white person in order to feel intimidated. Black gangs on the programme, subject of intimidation. You don't have to be a white person in order to feel that way. Sometimes white people are stupid and can't comprehend that. So a white person's stupid, bad, ignorant mind frame. They can't comprehend why you were feeling intimidated. No, white people always make bad, ignorant assumptions on the grounds that a race has your black, that you must go up in a black, bad, deprived area, or grow up in the heart of the black community, which is not the case. I myself grew up in a predominant solid white environment. Britain is integrated. It's stupid to wrongly assume on the grounds of race that as you're black, you grew up in a predominantly black area. There's lots of black people like myself who grew up in white suburbs or predominant and solid white environments. It's a bad case of direct ignorance to think, to jump to a bad conclusion that you must grow up in a deprived area on the grounds of race and the fact that you're black. Subject to racial diversity is not acknowledged outside the black community. Only you as a black person see the diversity among black people. White people do not see racial diversity among black people. It's only acknowledged within the black community. Only you as a black person see the difference and the diversity among the black people. White people are badly ignorant and need to be educated on race. The white people have bad stereotypes in mind. Bad negative depictions of black people and bad negative stereotypes are evident in society. White people are badly ignorant and need to be educated on bad depictions of black people. White people do not see racial diversity among black people.
I feel like being black in the UK, it's like a defiance against even means to be British.
No, white people need to be educated on negative stereotypes that black people have.
Immigration.
For migration to and from the UK.
What's going on with migration?
Migrants arriving via small boat.
We will stop the boat.
Immigration, right. Too many filthy, dirty Polish migrants in the UK. It's not just filthy, dirty white immigrants. Britain is being badly contaminated with, badly draining the British economy. And all the Ukraine, they use Britain as a toilet bowl. There's all generation of black people, like my own mother and father, who worked in Britain. It's their taxpayers' money that's keeping the filthy, dirty Polish immigrants in the UK. No, Nigel Farage has said that white immigrants are filthy and dirty and they carry bad disease. That came directly from Nigel Farage's mouth. Black immigrants. Now, the subject of black immigrants in the UK countries. Now you have most come from bad war-torn countries.
People talk about modern-day slavery. People die every day.
Because we don't have hope.
Go out to them because they suffer a lot of hardship in their country. Bad, brutal and due to bad degree of racism, don't get accepted into the UK. I do feel bad, but there's another side to it. A bad negative sentiment. A lot of black African refugees or black African immigrants have a really bad sentiment or bad come to Britain. Most of them are refugees seeking asylum in the UK. They need to have a better sentiment. I need to be respectful towards black British people and the older generation, like the Windrush generation. Direct attitude towards black British people like myself, or
I'm black.
I'm black.
I'm black. I'm black.
Or people like my own mother and father, the Windrush generation, the Empire Windrush, the older generation of black people in Britain who arrived in 1946 on the Windrush vessel.
And the West Indies and Caribbean is inextricable.
The generation of black people that came during the Second World War in the 50s and in the 60s. My own mother and father of the Windrush generation. The black African immigrants that come over to the UK. All of which are black African refugees. It's got a large black British population.
UK's Punjabi community.
The Punjabis, Punjabi community. Black Britain.
Britain is about reintroducing diversity, you know what I'm saying? That's why the Windrush communities, because to be black and British, I say
the second strongest, right? Now back to the direct subject of black African refugee in the UK. No, they need to change their bad, disrespectful demeanour towards black British people. Come to Britain. They need to be respectful to black people who are being born in this country. The attitude towards black British people, them can be badly disrespectful. Not like when it's a white person, they're respectful, they respect white people, and their direct attitude is different when it's a white person. When they come to Britain, most of them are refugees. I had experiences with black African immigrants, just like going to, let's say, my local news agents, just like walking outside in the street, going to a supermarket, anywhere there's black
African immigrants,
they have like a bad attitude towards me,
bad sentiment
towards black British people, but they're
respectful towards a white person and respect white people, which I think is stupid. So black Africans do not display any bad sentiment towards white people. White people can strongly object to black Africans on the grounds of race for the fact that they are black.
Brother, I watch all your stuff on YouTube.
The British Punjabi community is bad. They're badly number black Britain.
Oh my days! And we're exploring the most dangerous hood.
Oh, there's more Asians than blacks in the UK.
Britain's lost its
identity. There's too many Punjab in the UK.
Bowl for the Punjab community. No, Britain's a bad Punjabi toilet bowl. Racial Britain is integrated. They're even
multi-racial Britain.
Punjab are the British people live in their own Punjabi community. Not all coolies that are British born or parents from the Punjab in their own Pakistani Punjabi community. This man is Sikh.
No, you can tell by the turban. The white British public are badly ignorant and can't tell the difference between a British Sikh or a British Muslim. British Punjabis are Muslim. Oh, there's more mosques in Britain than what there are synagogues.
Jewish Britain,
a little
direct colonialism.
You will not believe that you were in Britain.
The British Asian community are badly disrespectful when it comes to black people. Punjabis like to dominate and take over Britain. They have no consideration for other racial groups,
such as black people.
No, it's a bad stereotype to think that as you're black, you must grow up in bad social deprivation. White people live in bad deprived areas in the UK. I think they're into assumption to hold that direct view on the grounds of race, because I do posh residential areas.
Area I grew up in was a posh white area. It was one of the first black families to make it integrated.
Ben McGregor, Star Wars actor known as Ewan McGregor, he grew up in filthy, dirty conditions in Scotland.
No, Scotland's bad. It's got the worst state of social deprivation in the UK.
He never grew up in that. I don't even know the meaning of social deprivation because I didn't grow up there. I grew up in a decent standard of predominantly solid white areas. No, it's a stupid, bad misconception to think that only black people live in deprivation. White people can live. No, white people can live in some of the bad, worst, derelict conditions in the UK.
No, Asian areas are bad and they're filthy and they're dirty, like the River Ganges.
Filthy and badly lower the tone of an area.
White people
no bad social deprivation in the UK. Wherever I consider to be a posh suburb, so it's wrong.
Is like this are identical to where I live,
and where people wrongly assume on the grounds of race you must go in a black area. To me, growing up, right, too many people made bad, ignorant assumptions about me, the area I live on the grounds of race, for the fact that I was black. I've done too many times, so now I just correct people directly.
Okay.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel or comment below, because I want to hear from you directly. What do you think? What my viewpoint is? If you like my video, click the like button, subscribe, do comment, you get instant response.
No comment on this video,
or just reply directly in a video. Open your eyes. Thank you for opening your eyes, and I hope you enjoyed my
view and portrayal
of Black Britain. I'm going to show you the UK.